Hey everyone, I'm Legendary Wrath, and this is M.O.A.B Monday, the series where every week I'll be bringing you guys a different M.O.A.B that hopefully you guys can enjoy watching, and hopefully you can learn something from, where you can get your own M.O.A.Bs, and great gameplays in general. So, with that said, how about we just get right into this? I'm using the MP7 on Arcaden, and I know I'm on Arcane 2 weeks in a row. Last week I was apologizing about using the P90 2 weeks in a row, and this week I'm apologizing for being on the same map. But, I thought it was a pretty good gameplay nonetheless, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, I sort of broke my own rule a lot, where last week I was talking about how I should be staying off of the second floor of Arcane, where although it's high traffic and there's a lot of people, it's also very unpredictable and people can enter from so many different ways that there's no way you can actually be very safe up here. And I know that, but when I was making this game, or when I was actually playing this, I really just wanted to get a M.O.A.B, and I realized that, look at this, I haven't quite gotten my specialist yet, and we're already a third of the way through the game. 22 points out of 65 for kill confirmed, and if things keep up going the way they are, I will run out of time before I end up getting the M.O.A.B, so I really would not have liked that, and you'll actually see I get the M.O.A.B in the last second of the video, and I don't actually get to, I get to call it in, but I don't actually get to get any kills with it, which is a little bit frustrating, but I got such a huge rush after getting this M.O.A.B. I was really happy about it, and there's something about just barely getting it, like pulling it out from circumstances that you would never expect to be able to get it. Because I was actually, in the end of this video, I was screaming at my teammates to not pick up tags, and I'm not sure, I think they actually started picking up tags a little bit more. I normally don't even talk to my teammates unless I have to yell at them for something, and you know, I mean, unless I'm actually playing in a group of people where, and this is something you should be doing, if you have some friends that have the game and you're both online, play together, because the game's a lot less frustrating. You don't tend to care about all those little nitpicky things that happen, like, oh, a tiny bit of a bad connection, or maybe some guy with a final stand killed you, you know, those sort of things get me incredibly pissed off in the real world, especially if I'm just playing by myself. But when I'm playing in a group, it's like, oh, okay, that just happened, then I go back and start talking to my friend about something else. And, you know, that sort of helps me not get too irritated with the game, and it actually will help you play better, just because if you're in a good mood, at least with me, I noticed that if I'm in a good mood, I play much better. If I'm in a bad mood, then all of a sudden I start getting really hasty about everything, I get angry, I'll just start, you know, making horrible decisions that get me killed all the time. And, you know, I think we're a little bit too far into this for me to just be blabbing and talking about random stuff. I actually want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. I am using the MP7, which, if you haven't tried it out, it is the best submachine gun in the game, quite possibly the best gun in the game. It has a really high fire rate. It has a pretty large clip. It's not 50 bullets like the P90, but it's 40, which is much higher than the average weapon, where I would say you don't even need extended mags, although I would say extended mags does still help. And if you have a kick on this gun, even if you don't have kick, recoil is pretty much non-existent unless you put rapid fire on. It's like the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, but you can move around quicker. I mean, both of them have kind of low damage at long distances, just because, you know, it's a submachine gun, it's not made for long range. But this gun has so little recoil that you can actually use it from the other side of the map and kill snipers with this thing. It's so good. And I seriously suggest that you try it out. I personally still prefer the P90 just because I've used it so much, and there's just something about it that I really like. It's just personal preference, and, you know, that should always come first. And this is the part of the game where I started realizing that there's only 6 points left in the game. I'm like 3 kills away from getting my M.O.A.B, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get it. I was just like flipping out, yelling at my teammates to just stop picking up tags. And yeah, I think the gameplay's pretty much wrapping up. I think it ends right here. There's the M.O.A.B, and I was so happy. So, looks like game's over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please rate the video, and if you want to, you can head over to check out my channel and see what I have there. Remember, if you haven't already subscribed to Spontaneous Gameplay, please do so. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below, and will get around to answering them. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.